Welcome to the Journey of Embodiment. I'm Tamara. I'm the creator of SEER, which is Somatic Embodiment and Emotional Release. And before I tell you about the community, I want to tell you why it exists. Just about a year ago, my life completely fell apart. Everything. I lost everything. Marriage, family, support, money, my self-respect, everything. And I found myself overwhelmed with grief, anxiety, so much pain, so much agony. I definitely was not doing well and having a hard time keeping up. I was collapsing all the time. My body shut down, and it left me really wanting to figure out how to get through it rather than just get over it like I had in the past. In the past, my behaviors were to just positively get through it and shove it down. And I wanted to change that this time. I was searching for something, anything that would help me get through it. Not information though. I didn't want someone else to tell me, just get over it like I had been told. I didn't want to just sit there and scour the internet and find out all these different things. I actually wanted to find out why I was repeating these patterns and not mentally get through it, but actually physically release it so it doesn't happen again. My mentality stuff didn't work. I mean, I was doing hypnotherapy, NLP, all these different modalities. I have done so many, and yet I was repeating the same patterns. And I realized that the patterns were actually encoded in my nervous system. So the one place that I didn't look for the answers was actually inside my body. Sure, I did yoga, I did Kundalini, I did visualizations, I did hypnotherapy, I did all of those things, but not once did I actually go within and ask my body how it processes. It was the emotions that were living inside me, lurking inside, that I had never really accessed or never really allowed myself to work through, that were actually hijacking the whole system. And that's where all of this started coming in, where I started learning how to actually get there through my own body's process. And that was the difference for me. It wasn't how everyone else did it. Sure, a lot of the modalities worked and a lot of modalities didn't. And sometimes they did and sometimes they didn't. I couldn't figure that part out until I realized what my body actually was asking for. I finally learned how to feel the emotions without becoming overwhelmed by them. And that was huge for me because they were taking over my life, it seemed. I learned how to regulate my nervous system so I could function again. And I learned how to stop fighting myself. That was a big one for me. My body's been telling me a lot of things my whole life, and I have been ignoring it up until now. One thing I finally learned is that the body, the mental processing, the emotions, those are actually not the problem. What if there actually isn't a problem? What if those are actually the solution? And that's what I found. Actually going into them is the solution. So inside, you'll find free lessons, tools, worksheets, conversations, videos, everything to help support you finding out how your body processes, how you can get through the emotions your way and not everyone else's way. And a few community guidelines before we get started. The simple, easy things. Be kind, be generous, share when you want to share, and keep everyone's confidence. And most importantly, go at your own pace. You get to decide. You're the authority. You're the one doing the work. It's your body, your mind, your emotions, your results. So do what you want. Take what you want and remove the rest. You don't have to take everything I say. This is your experiment. You get to go through this your way. If you're new to this, I do recommend starting with the wisdom of the body. It's free and it's a really great way to help you get inside your body and start learning how your body processes. I'm honored you're here, and welcome to Journey Through Embodiment.